So now that Gen 4 NVMe SSD is a default standard for the new Intel 12th generation and 13th generation CPUs or Ryzen 5000 or 7000 series CPUs and the chipsets that support it, Kingston centers their new NV2 Gen 4 NVMe M.2 SSD of 2 TB capacity. Yes, my friends, 2 TB. The packaging is simple and the drive comes with 3-year warranty. The SSD is available in storage capacities of 250 GB, 500 GB, 1 TB and 2 TB with an operating temperature of up to 70 degrees Celsius. Since this is a single-sided M.2 SSD, it makes it easier to install in all M.2 supported devices. In this image, you can see the sequential read and write speeds of the NV2 Gen 4 SSDs as well as their endurance or total bytes written values. Now, why are we making this video? One reason being is that you can get up to 2 TB of NVMe SSD with PCIe Gen 4 speeds at an affordable price. While the speeds of this SSD is very similar to the older Gen 3 SSD, why is this any different? Well, PCI Gen 4 doubles the data rate of PCI Gen 3, allowing PCI Gen 4 devices to transfer data at a much faster speeds. PCI Gen 3 operates at 8 GT per second, giga transfers per second. Roughly translates to 1 gigabytes per second per PCI lane. So by comparison, if you look at both of them, PCI Gen 4 operates at 16 GT per second or around approximately 2 GB per second, gigabytes per second per PCI lane. So you're getting double the bandwidth, so more data can flow through. To understand the maximum bandwidth of a PCIe Gen 4 device, you must know the number of PCIe lanes that it supports. PCI devices use lanes for transmitting and receiving data. So the more lanes a PCI device can use, the greater the bandwidth can be. A number of lanes that a PCI device supports is typically expressed like X4 for 4 lanes, X8 for 8 lanes, and so on. PCIe 4.0 platforms allow for more flexibility and available bandwidth. SSDs that utilize a PCIe 4.0 interface are ideal for data-intensive workloads like 4K video editing or 4K gaming or transferring large files. They load application and games faster while also optimizing boot load up time, which means your PC starts up fast. PCIe 4.0 also brings power saving enhancements, meaning your device runs cooler while consuming less power. This is great, especially if you're adding this particular SSD to your laptop or supported mini PCs. So even if you have a gaming desktop with PCI Gen 3 support and are looking for a storage upgrade, you can consider the NV2 now, as this SSD also works with PCI Gen 3, and later on you can use the same SSD in your newer PC with Gen 4 support whenever you plan to upgrade. So that's it for me. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to this video and tell us in the comments what you think about this product or comment what you would like to know more about it. Until then, cheers.